Hey, welcome to the Mountain Man Chronicles. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It's going to be about tips and tricks that we use in the Garmin Thread Overlander. I'm going to go over specifically on how to do some special routing, how to find waypoints that you've saved in the collection that are connected to the cloud. I'm also going to go through how to add things to a route and some of the other features that I use often. If you find this video interesting, or if you want to leave me a comment on things you'd like to learn about the Garmin Thread Overlander, happy to go into more detail. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Mountain Man Chronicles, where the spirit of adventure comes alive. I'm thrilled to have you join our journey into the great outdoors. I'm Paul Piazza. I'm your guide through the wilderness and the storyteller behind the Mountain Man Chronicles. I hope you share in our love and appreciation of what this great world has to offer. Here we live in three simple principles: live, learn, and explore. Live, immerse yourself in the thrill of the moment, whether it be overlanding, exploring unique ghost towns, or simply enjoying the serenity of nature. We believe in living life to its fullest. Learn, cultivate that childlike curiosity. Every adventure is an opportunity to learn and discover something new. From overlanding trips to mastering trail navigation, we're a constant journey of learning and growing. Explore. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Venture into the unknown. Our chronicles are a testament to the places we've been and the stories waiting to be untold. Join us as we explore the hidden trails to the pristine lakes and the mysterious places this great nation has to offer. And of course, what adventure would be successful without proper planning and the right gear? We'll be showcasing some of the tools of the trade along our journeys. I truly hope you enjoy our chronicles and the journey that my wife and I travel through during our overlanding adventures. Thanks for watching. Let's talk tread. That's the Garmin Thread. I want to show you some of the basic features that I use in the Thread. I know I've covered some of them at a high level, but I want to go into a little bit more detail on some of the common features and also how you go out and you can find your different GPS markers as you're going. I was recently asked this, and I thought I'd cover it in a little more detail for you, and then show you some of the other secret things I use. So I'm going to start with one of the key things I use. So what do I look at when I'm driving? It'll vary. Oftentimes I'll use the map to see, okay, where am I? Other times I'll just use the general screen. Right, you can see here you have a compass, which I haven't set up, an altimeter, barometer, your rig, which you can change your style rigs, right? I have my Mission Overland, which has my trailer size and that, so you can select that. And just you have to agree, so now it says Mission Overland down here. Or if I want to go back and just select my Gladiator, I can select that as well. What it'll do is it'll adjust your ride and your trips accordingly, right? So if you choose a different type of trail, you can do that, or if you choose a different type of ride, right? So, and we'll get into that in a moment. The other thing you can do is, here's another one. You'll see some other current things that I have on here, as well as tracks and view map. So these are some of the other different screens I use when I'm setting up here. So in the Gladiator one, we can go in here, and the other thing we can do is, as we're doing this, what type of trails I want to do. So for example, if I want to do fast route, paved roads, less paved roads, more paved road or more unpaved roads and some curvy hills and stuff, and then let's go on an adventure. Right now I have it at level 1, but you can change that in this screen here as well. Like if I'm going on an adventure and I am overlanding, a lot of times I'll choose just level 4 just to go out and explore, so it takes me off the roads and more on the dirt when I'm out exploring. It's one of those unique features I really like about the Thread, and one I use quite often. So we're going to leave it on Gladiator. The other thing is I'm going to go back to the main screen. Of course, I have my inReach set up here, so I can easily go into my inReach messaging. I have Explorer, so I can go in the Explorer, my apps. You can put up to 4 icons together in one box. So I have tools, for example, here. So common tools, route planner, track back. Track back, basically, if you followed a track or a route, you can turn around, or if you've made one, you're using the breadcrumbing feature, basically you're recording. You can use the track back to follow back on your route that you've tracked, and you can see all your tracks and routes. So that allows you to do that as well. Now, I had mentioned, and I'm going to keep it short, that if I wanted to find a trail and I want to go somewhere, I can do that as well. So, for example, I want to go in and go to where to. A couple different options if I want to go into waypoints, I want to go coordinates, whatever I want to do. This is your general screen, so I can look at off-road parks, campgrounds, all those type of things. But if I'm looking for a waypoint, and let's say I want to go to Capitol Rock, and I've saved it and it's buried in here, so I can go to the question mark, I can type in Capitol Rock, and here we go. That's a waypoint. Now I have several different Capitol Rocks. Let's say I want to go to that one, and now it's telling me there. So now a couple of options I can see here is I could see when it was done, I could see where it's located, I could see any message, I could see the type of adventure I want to do, and where I want to add it as my stop. So if I want to set up a bunch of them, I could add this as next. I could add this as a last stop. If I'm on a route, I can add to an active route, or I could start a new route, depending on how I want to do it. Or I could just go directly to it. So you have several different things. You see it's 333 miles. I can see if there's any bird's eye. I can see what the weather's like there. So you have a lot of options to get there. So let's add it to a route, right? So let's start an adventure. Let's add it as our last stop. So it's going to do that. It's calculating right now. So while it's calculating, it's going to tell me it's 5 hours. I just hit on add another stop. So if I want to pick on another stop, so insert another stop, or I could do turn by turn. So let's hit insert stop along the way. So let's say I want to hit a stop there, and I want to make it an Adventure 4 trail. It's recalculating a stop that I'll be adding. All this is adding to the route that I have on my way. So as I'm searching in real time and say, hey, I want to go over here before I go there, I can do that. I just chose something at random. I don't know where in the heck I chose, but you get the idea that you can adjust your route on the go using the Garmin InReach. Something I use oftentimes on a trail, like for example, I was on a trail not too long ago, and what I did is, and I can change the adventure here, by the way. I said, this looks interesting over here. So now it's doing the turn by turn. It's telling me where I need to go. So what I did there was I added a route. I added other option to go somewhere else on that route. And I've used that in real time in the field because I saw a tower, basically fire tower. And I said, I want to go check out this fire tower. So I chose an optional route to go check out the fire tower. That is how you do that with the Garmin Thread. It's one of the features I wanted to point out today in this brief video to show you some of the other hidden features that I use in a Garmin Thread. I do use the Garmin Thread quite a bit. That's my only navigation tool. I do have a subscription that I use for Onyx. So I use a combo of both. A lot of times I'll take Onyx, write the GPS locations down and send it over to my Garmin Thread and put them in here to plan my trip and my route to go. Some of the other trips that you can use, for example, is if I want to see all the tracks that I have, I can do that. So here's all my tracks that I've used in the past. So if I want to go back and look at different tracks, I could do that. So Rimrocker Day 1, I went to Burke. If I want to follow that, I can. This will take me to, do I want to go finish to start or start to finish for my route somewhere. So if you save tracks as you go, this is how you would go in to use them, and it automatically names them. Also saves them on the web, so if you go into the InReach application, you can look at them there. So both very useful items that you could use. A couple other things that I use is oftentimes I'll look for campgrounds in a given area, right? So here's all our campgrounds. So if I'm in an area, I don't have to go through Overlander. I don't have to go through TripAdvisor. I don't have to go through like 9 different apps to find a campground. I can just hit find campgrounds, and it basically pulls up from the different applications. So this is TripAdvisor. Here's Overlander down here. You can see here, interesting is Dignity South Shoes. Al's Oasis has a great campground. Oasis Campground, Happy Campers, Pleasant. Okama Flats is just an awesome place to go stay. If you ever want to find somewhere to stay that's near me, if you do count this area, give me a shout out. I'll meet you for coffee. Happy to meet other people. Dude Ranch, another place right on the river. You can see here, these are right on the Stanislaus, California, right on the Missouri River. So if you want to find some good places to camp, there's all kinds, and I have a whole bunch of hidden ones. So if you ever head out this way, let me know. And that is a Garmin Thread, some just basic, quick overview of features. Hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you want to cover more in depth. I'm more happy to go over other features for you if you have questions. We could talk about how to add tracks. We could do a route planner. I'd even show you how to do, I'll probably do one in the near future on how to do routing in the Garmin app. So how do I create a route in the Garmin app? Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe.